Hey, what's up everybody? I had to show you guys this because it's absolutely pathetic and just laughable. I'm just disgusted with the fact that this is still a problem after so long with Macs, and it's just making me want to completely just give up on them because, I mean, this is a problem. I don't know if this is outright data loss that's happening. I have to connect a HFS drive to a Windows computer and see if the files are outright disappearing or if they're being copied but not showing. But basically, the problem that I'm having here is I just bought new backup drives because my old ones were full. And in the meantime, while I was getting the new drives, I had like an intermediary small drive that I was just stowing stuff away on. And then I figured I would reconcile all of it together. And I was checking last night to see, like, where was the cutoff? Like, were my existing video folders the same size? That sort of thing. And I was just clicking on some of them just to make sure that, yeah, these are 100% the same. The ones that I was clicking on definitely should have been. But I noticed that they were different sizes between Mac and Windows. And not only that, but the number of items was different. And so I'm like, okay, that's fucked up, because I remember when I did those things, it wasn't that long ago. I just dragged and dropped the folder from the Windows computer to the Mac drives. With an intermediary drive. I had an exFAT drive, plugged it in the Mac, and just copied the folder. So why the hell are there files missing from it? It doesn't make any sense. And I get to looking into it. I take the files that are missing because I located them, and no matter what I do, they will not show up on a Mac. This is a macOS Sequoia. It happens on Sierra too. 2 different Macs, 2 different Windows PCs, exFAT and NTFS drives. And you got these folders here. They show they're empty. Nothing in them, nothing at all. Even if I enable hidden files, nothing in them, just completely empty. However, if you use the echo command in terminal, you can see it did find files, though it says it's 0 bytes in size, so it's obviously doing a half-assed job even detecting it. And you want to know why? Look at that E with the accent on it. That right there prevents this file from showing up. That symbol, I believe it's a Unicode symbol. If that is entered on a Windows computer, at least through like metadata or anything that I can find, you will not be able to see that file on a Mac, ever, without renaming it first, without removing that symbol. And so, I mean, here's these empty folders, and here on my Windows 10 computer, I know it doesn't look like Windows 10, but it is. Look, it's the same folder. It's the same folder. Here's another one. It's not empty. Not at all. But when I drag it to any drive and try to access it on a Mac, there's nothing there. Now, if I were to take this drive here, this is an NTFS drive. It doesn't matter though. It could be exFAT, it doesn't matter. If I put this back into the Windows computer, you'd see the files right away. There's no problem. If I created files with those names in macOS, they would show up in Windows, and of course in macOS still. But for whatever reason, a symbol like that created on a Windows computer, the file just simply is not available on a Mac. Now, I don't know if it's secretly being copied with the folder. Well, actually, I could try it. Because, let me see here. I'm just going to put this down for just a second. It won't take me long. Just have to CD into the directory and then echo. Nothing. No matches found. Look at that. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I entered the same command. 0 bytes. The files are not copied, so you do lose the data. That data is gone. If you were using that as a way to back stuff up and you didn't realize that you had those symbols in your file names and that this was a problem, that data would be lost forever. I mean, I will... What do you mean no match is found? If I CD back into the directory, watch this. Let's see here. CD into this. CD into that directory right there. Echo. Boom, there you go, and there's the videos. And if I copy that directory to my desktop, Add CD first. CD. Same directory. Same command. No matches found. That data is lost. Imagine that. That is unbelievable. How much data have I lost without realizing it? That's a good question. That is a good question. So thank you, Mac. I just lost that fucking data. Luckily, I still have the original files elsewhere. But if I didn't, and something had happened to that, that data would be gone, and I would have never known, because the date modified to the folder is the same, you know. It was the same. You know what's fun on a Mac is if you have a folder that you made on Windows, the moment you go into the folder, it modifies it because it has to put those stupid hidden files in it for macOS 9 compatibility. I mean, it's just so stupid. So that is laughable. So I have to transition my backup drives away from the Mac, because obviously I'm losing files in translation. So, yeah. So that's pretty fun. I don't know how to do that because I'm sure as fuck not using exFAT for my backup drives, because if the power goes out, you're screwed. Or if it gets forcibly ejected, you're screwed. Especially on Mac. On Windows, I've generally been able to recover it. On Mac, you plug it in, it just doesn't show up at all. So there you go. That's your macOS 25 years old. I mean, I don't imagine Tahoe fixed it. And that's what you get. I mean, come on, man. Just come on. How is this a thing? How? You tell me. And like I say, I have 2 Macs side by side. I got multiple hard drives. I got multiple Windows computers. I can't create files with that symbol in it, or they just get lost. It is what it is, but there you go. If you want to know why I've drifted away from Macs over the years, it's because of stuff like this. It's just unbelievable. So there you go. Catch you guys later.